Imagine this, you've just landed in Japan, ready to explore the culture, the food and the sights. But what if I told you that while you're enjoying the beauty of Japan, you could be walking straight into a tourist trap? And no, I'm not talking about overpriced souvenirs. These scams are clever and they could cost you big if you're not careful. Japan is one of the safest and most exciting places to visit, but even in paradise, scams are out there, waiting to catch the unwary tourist. Whether it's in the bustling streets of Tokyo or the serene temples of Kyoto, scammers know how to prey on tourists who don't know better. But don't worry, in this video I'm going to show you exactly how to spot these scams, and more importantly, how to avoid them. Alright, let's start with one of the most common scams, the overly friendly local. You're wandering through a touristy area and a stranger approaches you, asking if you need directions. They seem so nice, maybe even offering to show you around. But here's the thing. They're not being kind, they're trying to get you into a store or restaurant that pays them for bringing in tourists. Now I get it, Japan is famous for its hospitality, but always be cautious. If someone offers free guidance or a special deal, politely thank them and walk away. If you do need help, always ask at an official information center or a recognized spot. Next up, let's talk taxis. Taxis in Japan are usually safe and reliable, but some shady drivers might take advantage of tourists by taking longer routes or charging higher fees. You could end up paying way more than you should for a short ride. So how do you avoid this? First, use ride-sharing apps like Japan Taxi or even public transport. These apps will give you clear pricing upfront. If you must take a taxi, ask your hotel or locals about the average fare to your destination before hopping in. Knowledge is your best defense. Here's another one that catches a lot of tourists off guard, the temple donation scam. Now, Japan's temples are beautiful and a must-see, but be careful if you're approached by someone asking for donations. They'll often make you feel guilty by telling you that it's for the upkeep of the temple or for a special ritual. Here's the trick. Most temples in Japan don't actively ask for donations from tourists. If you do want to donate, you can always do so in the donation box found within the temple itself, not from random people outside. You'll also find these so-called artists or street performers who set up in popular tourist areas. They'll ask you to watch their performance or admire their art, and then, without warning, they'll demand a hefty tip for their work. The best way to avoid this, if someone starts drawing you in with a street performance or artwork, simply walk past. Japan is full of talented artists, but they don't usually pressure you for money. Always trust your instincts. Alright, so now that you know about the most common scams, here's the key to avoiding all of them. Stay aware and always trust your gut. First, never let your guard down just because you're in a place that seems safe and welcoming. Scammers prey on tourists who are too relaxed. Second, always have a local map or navigation app on hand. If someone starts directing you, you can double check where you're really going. And finally, be cautious of deals that sound too good to be true. No one's giving away free things without a catch. Japan is an incredible destination, and you deserve to enjoy every second of your trip without any stress. By being a little cautious and aware, you can avoid the scams and focus on what really matters, exploring the beauty and culture of Japan. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who's planning a trip to Japan. And hey, if you want more tips on traveling smart, don't forget to subscribe for future videos. Stay safe, travel smart, and enjoy your adventures. See you in the next one.